home. Fire in the street. Burn, baby, burn. You, that's all I want to see. You. And sometimes I get off watching you die in vain. It's such a shame, they may call me crazy. They may say I suffer from schizophrenia or something, but oh, you made me. You, blank don't crack, my nigga.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this, witnesses will contagious what I mean. Been feeling this way since I was 16. Came to my senses. You never liked this anyway. Fuck your friendship, I meant it. I'm African American. I'm African. I'm black as the moon. Heritage of a small village, part of my residence. Came from the bottom of mankind. My hair is nappy, my dick is big, my nose is round and wide. You hate me, don't you? You hate my people. Your plan is to terminate my culture. You fuck evil. I want you to recognize that I'm a proud monkey. You vandalize my perception, but can't take down from it. And this is more than confession. I mean, I might press the button just so you know my discretion. I'm caught in my feelings. I know that you feel it. You sabotage my community, making a killing. You made me a killer. Emancipation of a real nigga.
I saw them treat me like a slave, can be black. Oh, if you feel money for pain, can be black. I'm an I them put me in a chain, can be black. I'm a now, me go chain full of rocks. Oh, you don't see the whip, left yard, can be back. But now we have a big whip back from the black. Oh, them a see we doom from the start, can be black. Remember this, every race start from the block. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this, witnesses will convey just what I mean. I mean, it's evident that I'm irrelevant to society. That's what you're telling me. Penitentiary would only hire me. Curse me till I'm dead. Church me with your fake prophesizing that I'ma be just another slave in my head. Institutional lies, manipulation and lies. Reciprocation of freedom only live in your eyes. You hate me, don't you? I know you hate me just as much as you hate yourself. Jealous of my wisdom and cards I dose. Watching me as I pull up, fill up my tank, then pill out. Muscle cars like pull up, show you what these big wheels bout. Black is successful, this black man meant to be special. Cat scans on my radar, bitch, how can I help you? How can I tell you I'm making a killing? You made me a killer, emancipation of a real nigga.
I saw them treat me like a slave, can be black. Oh, if you feel money for pain, can be black. I'm an I them put me in a chain, can be black. I'm a now, me go chain full of rocks. And you don't see the whip, left yard, can be back. But now we have a big whip back from the black. Oh, them a see we doom from the start, can be black. Remember this, every race start from the block. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. When I finish this, if you listen, then sure you will agree. This plot is bigger than me. It's generational hatred. It's cynicism. It's grimy little justification. I'm African American. I'm African. I'm black as the heart of a fucking area. I'm black as the name of Tyrone and Darius. Excuse my French, but fuck you, no fuck y'all. That's as blunt as it gets. I know you hate me, don't you? You hate my people. I can tell cause it's threats when I see you. I can tell cause your waist deceitful. No, I can tell because you in love. Ego thinking maliciously. He get a chain, then you gon' bleed him. It's funny how Zulu and Dosa might go to war. Two tribal armies that wanna build and destroy. Remind me of these Compton Crip gangs that live next door. Beefing with power rules, only death settle the score. So no matter how much I say I like to preach with the Panthers, or tell Georgia State Marcus Garvey got all the answers, or try to celebrate February like it's my B-Day, or eat watermelon chicken and Kool-Aid on weekdays, or jump high enough to get Michael Jordan endorsements, or watch BET cause urban support is important. So why did I weep when Trayvon Martin was in the street? When gangbanging make me kill a nigga blacker than me? Hypocrite.
Val just said she start talking about me and Vidal calling Lutzi a coon for the coon shit that she said. and felt like she needed to involve herself in that. Which I don't know if some of you know this, but the term coon has to do with a race traitor that is within your own race, right? Like within the black race. So it's not really a word that people who are outside of that race really need to be using or mentioning because it's none of their business, right? It's like how it's like how if a Mexican dude told me that he wasn't okay with me saying paisa or something like that. He's well within his right to say that, and I would stop using it around him because even though it's not necessarily a word that's derogatory, it is something that is very specific to an ethnic group, and it has to do with a certain thought. Some people can feel a way about that. Now, because I'm not of those people, I have no room to tell those people how they can feel about it. So, if a Mexican dude is like, I don't feel right about you saying paisa, that's something that only me and my people can say. I'm going to respect that. Can you turn up the volume a bit? Am I that low? Did I turn my shit down? How is this? Pretty sure that gave like a pretty big boost. But anyways, so Val was streaming earlier, and for no reason at all, she compared Garbage and Azria's situation to two two black people talking amongst themselves about their own culture and color, I guess. And it somehow devolved into this whole thing where Val just couldn't escape the fact that because I've said something about her saying coon, and she has every right to say it for some reason. This also has to do with the criticism that I've given her like 2, 3 months ago. How long ago was it that I even said something about her? Like she's still been harboring all that resentment for all this time. So I get for knocking over shit. So I figured we would go over some of this bullshit and I will point out exactly what I'm talking about because not only was Val saying some crazy shit, acting like, she was the authority on what black people felt about that word, but there are people in her chat who got pretty wild because they felt like just because they were sycophants that they could just say whatever the fuck that they wanted to. I guess Val gave them that power because she was like, no, it's not racist. They felt like they could sit there and chat and say coon and all this other little weird stuff. Especially a sock account who was actually proven to be lying by Val herself, which was a little bit wild to me. That she was still sitting there like trying to call people liars and trying to do this and that when even Val herself said that a sock account was completely wrong about what she was saying to me, which was that I was the one who brought up all the criticism stuff that I've said about Val before. I didn't bring that up. Val did. And Val even admitted that she was the one who brought that up. So we get a little glimpse of how not only WOTI and Val are very dishonest, right? Because WOTI's in the chat. But we also get a little glimpse at some of the sycophants in chat, and we get to see how they're also just as dishonest. Okay, we should be back now. Everything should be all hunky dory. I guess I won't continue on with what I was saying. I guess we'll just get into the part that I guess we'll do a little bit before um Val started saying the coon stuff and all that, since people want to talk about clips and, oh, you're not giving context. Here's the thing. We're about to go over all of it right now. How about that?
Was up
was
there
up there
purely to remind
remind
everybody.
Like, if you're here and you give Queen of Karma any credence, I'm going to mock you. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't know better. You are here.
Azria, she's just a troll, dude. She wants to get a reaction out of everybody. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I've been drinking.
It's okay. I'm drinking now too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm about to head to fucking bed.
I know it should be up. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. I was just making sure. Let me know if there's any problems.
That's how much I've been drinking.
Yeah, I could tell,
Oh yeah,
maybe.
you're 2 hours ahead. Fuck. It's like,
Send me money so I can drink and become a belligerent fool for money.
I go get another one. Maybe keep going. I don't know.
Send me money for doing nothing but being a watch party channel and sitting here and watching stuff that you guys have already watched.
But it's only
Next is
one.
always trying to escape me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. Every time you come on panel, well, this is the second time. Yeah, fine. Oh,
Oh, it's echoey? Uh-oh. Okay, so that means I gotta do what I was gonna do in the first place. Don't worry, I got y'all. No more echo.
I don't know.
This audio is driving me crazy. Everyone's just inhaling. What is happening?
I
I
might
just
stay
like the
on,
bullshit.
but yeah, I might just go
Oh, you
over
might.
something else.
Yes,
for
there
everyone.
is.
If everyone,
I keep trying to get everyone to watch, but no one will. It's a whole thing.
leaves, just kind of just go over whatever the fuck. God, just be so.
That's true.
For real though, with talking,
Like, listen, it's not as good as I'm sort of kind of boards, but even I have one, okay? Even I have one. It's a video. And it's
Okay, we're going through a little bit of a boring part. My fault. Skip ahead a little bit.
in a commercial, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, sorry, that was my phone.
No
we were
worries.
suddenly in a
Okay.
commercial.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit. I ain't edging y'all with nothing. Nothing's happened yet. It's completely fine. So I get for checking stuff on my phone.
Who you've been beefing with longer than I've known either of you? I'm so confused.
No, I was vaping. Sorry.
Oh, and I do feel yeah.
But when was I on your ass?
Started July the 5th.
Sure does.
Oh my god.
Is that what we're gonna do? Just ask when for everything? Because you know it's
no, and I'm actually starting to think that she has an alt in Azria's chat where she gasses her up. It is just speculation. It is just speculation. But Vidal just said, let me leave again, so I wonder who will show up.
Not gonna get anywhere, girl. All right.
Okay, so fine. So you have decided that since I'm not really talking about you much anymore, I'm not, like, your name's gonna come up once in a while.
I don't care. You can react to me, Fresh Garbage, and you can talk about me. I'm talking about the other shit, my spirituality, my skin complexion,
for real,
that stuff.
And she's not alone. Like that, there. WOTI calls it Val delusion syndrome or something, because like I piss people off to the point where they're willing to say or do anything.
Yeah, WOTI would of course call it Val derangement syndrome because he doesn't believe that anybody ever in life has any valid criticism of Val ever. Val can do no wrong. She's basically Jesus. And if you call her out, then you basically have Val derangement syndrome. And you're just, for some reason, out to get Val. And it's not just because you have an opinion or anything where you don't agree with the type of behavior that she's exhibited.
They're willing to gang up with people they hate, like Hussy and Tragic. They're willing to like forgive old sins. It's really insane.
What I'm talking about. And I will not talk about your mother. You want to insult me? I don't care if you say shit about me being a sex worker. I don't care if you talk about my looks. But there's another line, right?
Oh my god. Okay, what am I not allowed to talk about?
Be racist. You can't be racist towards me.
I'm not racist.
It's racist to say to somebody that they're whitewashed or say that's racist.
No, it's not.
And I'm a black woman, so
I wasn't saying you were.
Don't people out here call each other coons?
Okay, I said whitewashed, but I didn't mean it that way. I just meant that you.
And so this is exactly where I had stepped in and popped into the chat because Fresh Garbage is a white Canadian and Azra is a Jamaican Canadian. And for some reason, to relate the situation that's happening between them, Val thought an apt comparison was black people calling each other a race traitor. Because I don't know if you understand what an actual coon is, but when I call somebody a coon, I mean that they are simping for the white man. They are downplaying their own people. They are basically a traitor to our race. That's what a coon means. So, as somebody who's not a part of the race, I really don't understand why you're pointing out or saying anything about a situation where black people are talking about other black people and comparing it to this situation, because Fresh Garbage isn't black talking about another black person or anything like that. Fresh Garbage is white talking about a Canadian Jamaican woman. What the fuck does that have to do with two black people talking about one of them is simping for a white man? So she just sat here and said coon for absolutely no reason. And white people have no business saying coon at all whatsoever because it has nothing to do with your race. And back in the day, I don't know if Valkyrie knows this, but back in the day, white people did used to use coon as a slur for black people. It was very much so a thing. You are not allowed to say that. And here's the crazy part. As we get more along into this, you're going to see Val argue with me. She's going to argue with me about whether this phrase is offensive or not.
Yeah.
It looked like you were using filters to lighten your skin.
No, I am a pale ass bitch. So when I put the flash on in the winter, I look pale. And if it's a summer, then I look darker. I don't want to be lighter, right? So, but why did you care?
But
so even let's give a little context about Azria saying that, oh, Garbage said I was being whitewashed. What Garbage said was, she was very specific, and she was talking about the hocus pocus thing. When Belinda made a little black witch and it was light skin, and then she complained, Azria complained about it. And then so she made a darker witch with long hair and stuff. And Azria complained about that too. And she was talking about how Belinda was racist because she had messed up the tone of her skin. Stupid, right? And so what Fresh Garbage said was, well, that makes no sense because it seems like in your pictures you lighten your skin up. So why would you have a problem with a caricature of you with darker skin, especially if you're black, right? Like that. Why is that a thing? That's exactly what Garbage said. I don't know what that had to do with somebody who's a coon, which means that they are simping for the white man and betraying their race.
But a black woman was saying this, so it wasn't my business, right? Was it not Lux saying this?
About that Fresh Garbage. That's what, like, I'm like, why are you thinking about that?
It seemed like you at the time were getting angry at, like, this is not like, oh, this is not my fight to fight, but like this is coming from other black people that I have spoken to. And
right, Buff. How come I don't get $69? Thought I was making hundreds of dollars.
And they were like, oh, this is kind of how she's acting. It's like she seems to hate darker black people and, like, you know, think lighter skinned black people. Listen,
who said that?
I'm not talking about that here.
Well, that's bullshit. That's total bullshit. No, that's not true.
No, what Azria seems to hate is straight black men. Anytime that she comes across a straight black man, she acts like we're abusers or rapists. This has been constant.
I love dark skin.
You know what? I do not give a single shit what the genetic markers of Cuck Commander here are. I don't give a single shit. What I care about is she was the first and only person for a while out here to ever even fucking call me racist. Now she's been joined by what, Lo and Vidal?
Lo and Vidal has. Am I tripping? Has
I can't even say coon in referring to other people calling in reference to what? Wasn't it?
So there's me. I'm Strawberry Doom. If you don't know, that's my side channel. It used to be Saint Belinda, and now it's something else. I popped into chat only to tell Val that she probably shouldn't be saying coon. You shouldn't be saying that shit. It's racist. Don't worry about it, Buff. I'm gonna do this whether I get paid or not. And it's not like I give everybody my PayPal. I only got PayPal and Cash App, so don't even trip.
You calling Luxia coon?
Now, let's listen back to what Val just said.
Referring to other people calling in reference to what? Wasn't it you calling Luxia coon?
Me, who's a black man, calling Luxie, who's a black woman, a coon. Do you guys want to really hear what Luxie said and why Vidal and I and other people who had seen what she said had thought of her as a coon? It's because she said Vidal and Yato have gotten so accustomed to white people being impressed by how articulate they are because they can speak well, that they got lazy and they make bad arguments. So what she basically said is, white people, we got so used to white people being so impressed with how good that we speak that we actually don't say anything smart. Is that not cooning? What did you have to bring up our race for? Nobody was talking about us being black, but for some reason, Lexi thought in her head that it was okay to be in Val's chat and be like, they're so used to white people being impressed by how articulate they are that they're actually not that smart and people don't notice. Nigga, really? Is that how you think of black people? You think that because we sound white that people will think that we're smart? That's basically what you said. And I mean, if you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty, we can look at her exact message and pick it apart. Because I know later on, she tried to tell me and Vidal that's not what I said. That's exactly what you said.
Like I can't even say it in context of not using the term myself. Is that what you're telling me?
That though, right? Why
exactly,
didn't they say
Peach? It? Racist as fuck.
Matter of fact, they were telling me that I wasn't black. If you're talking about Yato,
they're not on the platform. I don't talk. I talk to people behind the scenes that like aren't actually involved in. Like they're just on Twitter and
if you go to somebody and you
watchers. Yeah.
If you are saying to somebody that I am lightening my skin, right? Oh, or maybe it's coming from the Belinda situation with the fucking picture of whatever she made, right? The issue wasn't that the witch was cute, her skin was beautiful, her hair was gorgeous, but it wasn't me.
Yeah, if I how would you like me to censor it? The raccoon word?
How about you don't speak on what the words that black people use for each other at all? You shouldn't be saying you had no reason to bring up the N-word. You had no reason to even bring up coon. I don't know why Val doesn't understand this shit. And I don't know why the rest of these white folks in her chat don't understand this shit. There was no reason to bring up black people calling each other a coon when you're watching a white Canadian talk to a Jamaican Canadian. I don't get, where did you make the bridge at? How the fuck don't you understand that? You said it for no fucking reason. Nobody provoked you. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody told you to talk about it. You brought it up on your own for no reason. And it wasn't even a good fucking point. It had nothing to do with what was going on. That's my fucking problem. Shut the fuck up. That's the main thing that's your problem, Val, is you don't know how to shut the fuck up. When it's things that you don't know about, you just keep saying, what do you mean? Instead of shutting the fuck up about it.
Like what? Come on now. If never mind.
So it's dismissive to go and make a meme and just be like, oh, put a nigger in there, whatever comes out, that's Azria. But that wasn't me. And then they went in.
That's what Azria said in my DMs a long time ago.
Made this weird looking doo-doo brown.
Lexi and I are black. Yeah, I'm not calling anyone a coon though.
All the hair the same. She knows what
she's talking about. Luxie talking about her. She's not talking about Fresh Garbage talking about her, is she?
Okay, Hussey didn't call anybody a nigga, but we still talk about him saying nigga this and nigga that, right? Carrie called a white person a nigga, but we still talk about her saying nigga, right? What are you talking about? This is the problem that I was talking about with that victim shit. Oh, I didn't call nobody that, so nobody cares. Even though this person is attracted to children, nobody cares if they've actually done something to a child. What are you talking about? Stop with that bullshit.
Is doing. Then she goes on Yato's panel and says, "Hoes parks," like shit like that. Okay.
Okay.
And you know what, Fresh Garbage? I just want to give you a word of advice. Around here, people will use you for shit. They'll pretend that they like you, but then when the shit hits the fan, they're not there. And Hussey and Gigi's trial should be an example. You don't have to say anything because nobody showed up to be a witness, even though they were on the witness thing. Because they know they get into fuck shit.
There was no reason to bring it up. It's literally a comparison. It's literally the same situation. It's black people commenting on black people. What do you mean?
Didn't go that far because
right, but well, Belinda told him that she wasn't going before they even had the settlement thing. She said, "I'm going away July 16th." Well, all I'm trying to say is that you were being used, okay, and that's it, and that's it.
What am I being used for, though?
They were using,
or is it just that you don't want me to say what you've been saying and you've been discussing? Like any of that topic actually is helpful in any regard, and it isn't just like carrying other people down to feel better about yourself. How about that?
So Look at Vodka right here. I don't believe she acts like an angry black woman, but she does have a hyper focus on Val. Look at Vodka even over here trying to get rid of the general statements that were made, the racial general statements that were made, and saying that, hey, this person acts like this, not because she's an angry black woman.
Come at me, and they didn't even care that like we live in the same country.
I'm not even defending Lexi doing it.
They know I work in law. They egged you on. They egged you on in the chat, and you liked it, and that's fine.
Okay.
You wanted approval. You wanted whatever, and then I don't know what happened.
I mean, by any means, you still haven't told me what word to say otherwise. I guess that's the problem. I don't think, for example, hey, Karen called someone a wetback is the same as saying wetback to someone.
So now she is saying another slur for absolutely no reason. Nobody called for it. There was no reason for her to say it, but she doesn't understand that just because, I'm just saying it in context of other people saying it. You keep saying these racial slurs for no reason. You could have just said whatever you wanted to without saying that slur, but you just said it. How do you not understand this? Nobody is forcing you to do this, but you're just willingly doing it. Hey, let me also bring up a Latino slur too. Nigga, what?
Are we getting the same point here?
And then, for some reason, her entitled ass feels like I need to substitute a word for coon because it's a racial slur that was used against black people. So because I'm in her chat and she doesn't like me, I need to find an alternate word for her to stop using a slur. So remember that, folks. If you want somebody to stop saying a racial slur, you need an alternate word right in your back pocket for them to use. You can't just tell them, hey, that's offensive, don't use that. Got it.
Behind the scenes, but it's like I wasn't giving you what you were supposed to get from me, and you were just continuing to do shit. And it ain't worth it. You were
going after me. I was going after you. It was like a back and forth. It was pretty fucking even.
Mm-mm,
but
I don't think so.
No,
I've never doxed your family members. I have never doxed you.
How many people have you struck for covering your shit on?
WOTI struck me first. So
how many people have you struck for covering your shit? And you
can we fresh garbage? Please chill because we're doing good. All right.
But I'm asking you, how many people have you struck?
So MK Binchlante asks, how did this initiate? This initiated from her listening to Fresh Garbage and Azria talk about Azria suing her because of racism. And for some reason, she thought, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to try to take a shot at Vidal and Yado, and I'm going to bring up how they call Lexi a coon, in which, if you need to go back, I explained the coon statement that she made. And for some reason, she's like, that completely relates to white garbage talking to Jamaican Azria. Black people in America talking amongst each other. She relates that to white garbage with Jamaican Azria.
Keldoge.
Me.
Yes, you, Keldoge, Val, and that's it. Every time because let me finish.
No, she doesn't work in law.
So WOTI struck me first. So I made sure to strike, and he wasn't covering me. He's the one that struck me twice, actually.
Thank you for the Cash App, Alibis. She says, shut up and stream, coon. See, she can say that. Alibis is a black woman.
So then he had his diffies. He had freaking Kel and Val covering me. So I struck them. Because he wasn't.
I mean, did we not just see Negs like 5 minutes ago say the N-word? Where were you then?
Where was who then? Because, bitch, I don't know if you know this. I hardly ever use bitch, but bitch, I don't know if you know this, but back in the day when we did the Smoke Arena, we constantly talked about Negs and his racism. When I did streams on my old channel, I constantly talked about racism and partaking in Negs all the time. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm tired of people sitting here acting like you never talk about this stuff. Yes, the fuck I did. Just because you don't sit there and do the research and actually find out what I talk about doesn't mean that you can sit here and make blatant ass lies and be like, you don't do this, you don't do that. And later on in this video, you're gonna watch WOTI and Val sit here and make up fake blatant statements about me that they have no proof of. They've never gotten any inkling of proof for it, and they're just sitting there throwing things at me because they like to say whatever sounds right at the moment so that they can deflect.
Covering me, but he struck me first. And I told them that. I'm like, the reason I'm doing that is because he did it to me. You, when you get friggin' hammered, your mouth is crazy and then you don't fucking remember. You say wild shit. So that's why I struck you. I just wanted, I hated going live and seeing that you were live and then you get hammered and you say wild shit, FG.
You didn't tell me what I said though. And you struck me 7 times.
Oh, that was all in one day. But the striking while live thing, yes, because I wanted you to stop.
Stop what?
Yo, what are we doing right now?
I love that she's watching Azria do shit that Val does herself. Do you see that? Look, when Garbage asked Azria a question, she laughed and was like, what are we doing right now? Didn't answer that question. It's those type of things that you need to keep in mind. Let's really pay attention to people answering questions and the questions that are asked.
I'm just so fucking I don't understand why you think that you can say and do whatever you want about everybody else, but like nobody can cover your shit. Nobody can.
I've already told you can cover me. You can cover me.
You say that, but like you will start people for anything. Just
I've never told someone they can cover me. I've never struck AJ. I've never told someone, you know who would never cover me?
What?
Valkyrie and Kel Doge.
I'm covering you right now, cunt. Stop me.
Never. I will always strike the fuck out of them. You want to cover me? Cover me. But don't. But once you start covering me, you know who's coming into the chat and then shit gets crazy. Why? Because they talk about my kid.
So if you guys don't see what's happening while Val's putting chats up, Dove Kitty has said, Yado isn't a liar. He's just very blunt. And the reason why she's saying that is because some of the sycophants in Val's chat are sitting there making up things that aren't true at all. They're doing what Val does, and they're just attributing weird motives to people. For some reason, they think like I'm somehow jealous, or I don't know what they think. I don't sit here and make up charges on people. I don't make believe that people are racist, right? I don't make believe that people are pompous and egotistical. I watch people act like this, and then when I've seen it enough, I give an opinion on it, right? Because that's kind of what we all do on here. And I also go over the stream where I show exactly what I'm talking about. So the last time I was talking about Val, I showed exactly what I was saying. And right now, I'm going to do the exact same.
I know they were involved in that swatting they tried on me.
Do I talk about your kid? And I was never involved in any swatting. Why are you insane?
Fucking perverts to me. They just made a weird ass friggin' photo of like babies and huh?
No one in the corner you're saying did that though.
I thought you said like Mr. Fudge.
Mr. Fudge. Yeah, Kel Doge went on kid.
No, you
Dude,
said it
you're
was
less distracting than everyone else.
Investigated, and it was a number from the UK. Mr. Fudge is.
It wasn't an email. It was an email.
The thing is, Yado just really wants something to glom onto, so he's going to disregard every context, and he's going to make it out like I'm a racist.
Now, did you hear what Val just said? She said that I really want something to glom onto. So what she's saying is that I have nothing to criticize her about it, and I'm just kind of grabbing onto anything because I really dislike Val, and for some reason, I really want to get at her. Nigga, I don't stream every day. I can go months without streaming, and I've done it before. I'm not really all about the content. I don't need to make up things about people. Also, when I talk about people, I'm known for like, you know, the past, like, what, 4 years, whatever, that I've actually been on stream. I'm known for constantly showing proof. I don't lie on anybody. That's my track record on here. Just because you don't like my criticism of you doesn't mean that you all of a sudden can make things up based off of nothing. Because what does Val have to base off of this? What if I said that leads Val to believe that I'm just making up things and everything that I'm saying is just something that I'm making up just so I can attack her? Because she said, oh, you're just looking for something to glom onto. Prove that. Show some type of proof. Where are you getting that from? You're not even saying where you got that from. You're just making it up. But when I say things, it actually comes from things that you've said and you've done. That's the big difference. I don't sit here and bullshit people like that. I don't sit here and call people out when I don't have nothing on them. If I can't really say shit about a situation, I leave it the fuck alone. I'm known for that.
That's it.
Fudge is Australian.
So it doesn't mean she lives in Australia. She said already she lives in the UK. And then on top of that, WOTI said that, oh, we didn't make any phone calls. I don't make phone calls. And Kel Doce already threatened me that something was going to happen. I know it was them. All right?
Okay. I don't know. It's like,
so what are you going to do when you cover me fresh garbage, though? What are you going to cover? What are you going to do? You want to tell me that when I see something that I feel is
making up motives. Why? Why? I thought it's what we do out here.
That.
I mean,
what's good for the goose is good for the gander, man.
A lot of times, I think it's not. I think you're just making up shit.
Okay, that's fair.
Egg cracking shit is.
No, man. Potato's trying to crack for us. I stand on that.
Okay, but okay. I just.
Rev has been cracked fresh garbage. Come on. Have you seen him? That's okay. That's a difference of opinion.
He's on crack.
Yeah, that's a part of it. But hold on,
that's his own problem. That's his own fucking problem.
No, it was a progression to me. Okay, it was a progression to me. First, they targeted him because he had money.
I'm bad faith because what? How am I bad faith? Has Vidal proven anything yet, or just lack of evidence?
Okay, so I'm the one who's talking to Val, not Vidal. I'm the one who's talking to Val. So I said that she's being bad faith because is because she's not really interacting with the things that I'm saying. She's constantly moving the goalposts and deflecting, right? And she kind of proves it by when I say that she's being bad faith, she immediately jumps to what Vidal is doing. My name isn't fucking Vidal. What Vidal says doesn't have shit to do with me. Sometimes I agree with Vidal, and there are a bunch of times that I don't. Me and Vidal argue all the time. You guys don't know this because you're not in our private conversations. But usually when me and Vidal are in Discord, everybody's like, oh God, here we go again, because me and her argue. Because we don't agree half the time. But half the time that we do, sometimes we go a little bit hard. Because I'm like, I understand exactly what the fuck she's saying, but this is fucking dumb. This is what I mean by bad faith. I'm not Vidal. What Vidal makes videos about or argues aren't my arguments. We aren't the same person. I know you guys like to make believe that we're actually together and stuff, but I've never met Vidal. We don't know each other like that. We've known each other online.
Where's the 12-hour live stream, Yato?
Well, S-Jam.
Oh my God.
Who else? But anyway, if you want
to do about it, are you gonna go save them? Are you gonna go?
No, I'm.
Where's he at? New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Are you gonna go?
Who? No, yeah, striking's lame.
Save Rev from being cracked.
No,
I'm gonna. What is your plan here? What is your plan?
God. Why do you get like that, fresh garbage? Do you understand when the other person?
Then so's.
Peach says, "Oh, shut up, Yato. You know that all of y'all look alike. Shut up."
Vidal.
Do you get like that, fresh garbage? Do you understand when the other person?
Then so's Vidal.
And look at that. And so's Vidal. How about this, Val? What if I agree with you? What if I agree with you that Vidal was being bad faith? Was that my argument? Am I the one who said that? Are you sticking it in my craw? No, the fuck you're not. Because me and Vidal aren't the same person. And I also disagree with her at times. So you saying, oh, well, Vidal was being bad faith. Sometimes I think she is. Yes, that's why we argue. And sometimes she thinks I'm being bad faith. She also gives me motives that I feel like I don't share. Or I didn't give her a hint of that's how I was feeling. And that doesn't change what you're doing. That's called deflection. That's a whataboutism.
is listening to you. You're like, what is your plan? What are you going to do? You're going to say it's antagonizing.
Like, okay, I understand you're not Vidal, but you're saying logistics. I'm literally applying what y'all did to me.
I'm applying what y'all did to me. No, what you're doing is you're grouping me and Vidal together, which is something that you yourself, you didn't like when other people did to you. So you were a fucking hypocrite, and you're sitting there giving me Vidal arguments that I never said. I don't give a fuck what Vidal's arguments are. I'm not Vidal.
You came out here and said that I collect what, pet retards? For what? You came out here and claimed my motives for finances. You claimed all sorts of shit about me. But the moment I say that you might go out of your way to construe something in bad faith, like you have been doing, like your
So now Val is saying that it's not asinine to believe that I would say something in bad faith. But the only example that she gave is something that I actually said, and I actually have evidence to back up. It's not like I just said that out of nowhere. It's not like I just seen Val talking to somebody in the chat and was like, "Oh, that's your pet's hard." No, I seen the way that you act with multiple different people who are very slow and have something to do with the person that you exactly don't like. And I've also seen you on stream kind of gloat about being close to those people to stick it in the craw of the other people that you don't like Carrie, Hussey, and Azria. And then I brought up a specific situation where you didn't even know Michelle until Azria, and you only stayed around because it pissed her off, which actually happened. And for a minute, for some reason, Val didn't want to admit happened because she would have to admit that I was 100% right. That I didn't just make things up based off of some bullshit in the chat because my feelings were hurt, like she just tried to do to me. I actually based it off of something that she's actually done.
Closest associate out here has been doing. Then you get all fucking bitch fitty. Shut up.
I'm trying to maintain my composure. I think we're making fucking footsteps right now. Okay?
I'm trying.
What have I done to you that makes you so in? Because I feel like I should be acting like you, but you feel like I've done more to you. So say what I did. What I do?
You threatened me with lawsuits, and
because
please
based it off of facts. My God, come back later.
Over and over and over again for months.
I did call the police on you. I wasn't a threat.
I know. Okay, so yes, you've called the police on me. You threatened lawsuits.
Why did I call the police on you? Is I'm trying to ask you. Do you remember?
I have no idea. Why did you do that? Why?
Definitely the breach. That was one. I have the email.
So a sock account is over there. If you see them in the chat right here, it says you idiots can't even substantiate your claims. A sock account is a fucking liar and has been caught in this stream lying, right? So after a minute of me going back and forth, a sock account lies and says that I'm the one who brought up my criticisms about Val, right? That I did on stream. When in actuality, we're about to see Val is the one who's going to bring that shit up. And later on, Val even admits to a sock account that she was wrong. And I was not the one who brought it up. And they still, for some reason, was popping up in Kells and everywhere else, acting like they were the shit. Like they didn't just sit there and lie. You're a sycophant. And you've proven that you're a sycophant. You don't care about the truth. All you care about is who you like. There are some of us who actually care about the truth. And that's the people that I want around me. Not the people who just like Ani or somebody and be like, she was right just because I like her and I don't like you. You sound like a child.
And
is that a police matter? Because I reviewed a stream that GP did.
You did more than that. I have 5 instances, but you were drunk, okay? You were drunk, and I have 5 instances proof.
What?
And yeah.
I'm sorry, you sound like a child, and it's very dishonest. It's a perfect example of people being dishonest.
So that, and yes, it is.
Was that publication?
Yes.
Was it?
I was you called the police.
It's not a fair comparison. Okay, what am I not understanding, Yato? What am I not understanding when you guys come out here and you keep saying bullshit about me?
So the reason why I say it's not a fair comparison, you're showing how much you really don't understand. I was talking about her saying coon. You're comparing black people saying coon to each other to a make-believe problem that Azria has with garbage, and you're trying to do a gotcha on Azria by using the coon thing. That's what I'm talking about. It's not my fault that you can't follow along with what the fuck I'm saying. That's your problem.
And you keep trying to insert me into shit. And you keep trying to make me into something I'm not. What was your fair comparisons again?
And then you hold the Crown Attorney.
It was Michelle and Unicorn Girl a fair comparison?
Yes. Yes. You know why it was a fair comparison to what? What do you... Hold on. Wait. I don't even know why I said yes. You almost got me in your stupid bullshit, Val. How the fuck is that a comparison? What is it a comparison to? What are you talking about? If what I said about Unicorn Girl and Michelle was a bad comparison, what was I comparing it to? Because it wasn't a comparison. It was an opinion. It was an accusation that you have these people around who are stupid, and you coddle them just so that you can piss off the other people that you don't like, who are associated with them or used to be associated with them. What is that comparison? What are you talking about? This is word salad. This is the dumbass word salad that you do to try to deflect from the dumb shit that you say. Engage with what I actually said. I talked about the comparison with Unicorn, with Fresh Garbage and Azria, and you saying fucking Vidal and me and Lexi. It's not the same.
That's what the process is. I never called the
Michelle and Carly a fair comparison.
Attorney, because I still don't want to ruin your fucking life, Fresh Garbage.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. She clarified. That's my fault. She clarified and said the Carly thing. The Carly thing is that WOTI was sitting there coddling her. He was like, "You guys are being mean to this woman. It's unfair." And even though this woman was being a kind of a shitty person too, he coddled her, and you guys continue to do the same thing. That's how I made that comparison. Can you do the same thing with AJ? Where you were just doing it last stream, where you're sitting there acting like Monica is the worst person ever, and AJ did no wrong, when that's not what happened at all.
Okay,
I made the police call, and I never called the Crown Attorney.
You see how I give exact examples, and I just don't make little vague claims? It's almost like I'm not lying.
You indeed went to Michelle because of Azria, fact or no? Went to Michelle because of Azria?
So thank you, Sama, for the Cash App. She asked, why did the hummus blush? It saw a chickpea. You're fucking corny. Somebody get Sama the fuck out of my chat if you see her.
But that's not what you said. That's not what you said.
So this is the dumb shit that I be talking about. I'm asking a question. Did you or did you not find out about Michelle because of Azria and then stay around Michelle because of Azria? You indeed went to Michelle because of Azria. Fact or no? And what is Val saying in response to that?
Went to Michelle because of Azria? But that's not what you said.
But that's not what you said. Nigga, that doesn't answer my question. That is what I said. Do you know why I know that Val doesn't know what the fuck I said? Because she reviewed half of my, not even half of my stream. She had multiple people up on panel talking in between everything that I fucking said. Then 2 days later, after she said, I'm not going to go over the rest of this video, she left me a comment saying that she finished the fucking video and I didn't fucking respond to it. You don't know what the fuck happened because you didn't watch it all the way through. And you don't even know what the fuck I said because you and Kel and other people were talking about, he called all of us pet tards. I never called Spaghetti Model a pet tard. But you're a retard for thinking that. I've never called Brittany a pet tard, but Kel has said that for no reason. You guys were sitting there talking about shit that I never said. So I know for a fact that you don't know what the fuck I said.
That's not what you said.
Email me that. I'm like, if I did, that was like regarding the possible docs. But even
exactly,
then,
my daughter's father, yeah.
Okay. Even then, you could have emailed me about that. I mean, like, can you please take this down? And I would have been like, yeah, sure.
No, because I don't.
because
No,
I
no.
am actually very fair like that. Yes.
No, fresh garbage. I feel like
if you ask me to
relax.
take something down,
I
that
shouldn't
you
have
think-
to ask you to take down the docs of my kid's father.
Wait,
from
you knew Unicorn Girl before Carrie?
Yes. And if nobody knows why I said that, it was because WOTI's little punk bitch ass, who loves to lie all the time, was making up a lie and said that, oh, you only started talking to Unicorn Girl because you're obsessed with Carrie. And fucking wrong, you dumbass nigga. I knew Unicorn Girl when she was cool with Carrie, and it was because she sat there and said that Jules was following her son home. Her son has a mental problem. This is how I already knew this a long time ago. Her son has a mental problem, and said that somebody was following him home. And Unicorn Girl, and all her wiseness in all the fucking world, she thought that it was Jules who was following her son home. And so Jules and Burnt Toast popped up, and where's fucking 21? 21 can attest to this. 21, Red Feather, and them, they were in there. Frank is also here too. Frank was also there when all this shit happened. And we sat in there and we listened to them talk. And that's when we told Unicorn Girl, don't give up your information online. Stop believing all the dumb shit that you hear on here. She was still cool with Carrie at the time. It wasn't after they had a little falling out or whatever. So WOTI just sat there and made that shit up completely. And this is what I'm talking about. You guys are dishonest. WOTI sat there and made up that story, and that didn't happen. I have a whole story about how it actually happened way before. So whatever he's saying right now about, I'm just following Yuji because of Carrie, that's false. I actually initially talked to her because of Jules.
the farms. You already know I don't want it up there, fresh garbage, right?
See, and again, that
So-
didn't happen. It
It did happen. Maybe you were drunk. Okay, go ahead.
No, apparently someone came into my chat with your
Those kind of facts. Those aren't facts.
baby daddy's name. I didn't know his fucking name.
Oh, those aren't facts. So Val can just say those aren't facts. Nobody has to show proof. She doesn't have to do anything to, neglect any of that. She can just be like, those aren't facts. I did base it on facts because the one of the main facts that I asked her, I said, did you or did you not start going over to Michelle's after Azria? She still didn't answer that question, but she's going to. And she's going to admit exactly what I said. So I based this off of facts.
No,
I don't think you know what facts are.
Posting his docs. That's not the same thing at all.
No, you actually put his docs on the screen.
Wildcats, I said slurs.
From the farms. You don't remember that?
No.
Okay, cool. So anyway, so for you, I feel like it's entitlement, and it pisses me off to hear you say, you can ask me, can you please take down the dot? No, you know that I don't want that shit up there.
I thought we were gonna talk about Azria, but Yada wanted to make it about himself.
So we were talking about Azria, but somehow I wanted to make it about myself. Did I want to make it about myself? Or did I initially say, hey, it's not okay for white people to say coon? Isn't that what I said? I'm sorry. Does that only have to do with me, or does that have to do with all the black people in America? Did I somehow misconstrue that? So me saying, hey, white people can't say this slur is only about me? Okay. I guess that's how it goes.
Okay.
Right? Just like I know you don't want me to talk about your mother. Like, these are things that we obviously know. You were obviously doing it to me because you knew I didn't like it, right? You weren't trying to make me feel good.
I don't think that actually happened, but
that's okay.
Again,
Well, you were drunk.
At least I was willing to work with you. Be like, I will take it down.
I learned who Michelle was because Azria came out here and was highly transphobic.
So here we get it, right? We get the actual story. She finally answers and agrees with exactly what the fuck I've been saying. So she admits that what I said was a fact, was that she has started going around Azria. She has started going around Michelle because of Azria. WOTI has said, then what are you doing with this Michelle argument? We didn't know Michelle existed before. That doesn't mean we stuck around to spite her, but they've said this exact thing on panel, that it's funny to them that Azria is pissed off that they're still around Michelle and involved in her channel. Am I wrong? Has that not happened? Am I the only person who has watched these people and have watched them brag about still being around Michelle and have seen Azria complain about it?
At least I was willing to
Am I just making that up?
work with you. Be like, I will take it down.
So I said, you just skirted past answering if you went to Michelle because of Azria. That's the fact. So I'm restating what the fact is. While she said, I don't understand what a fact is. A fact is something that either happened or it didn't, right? Did you or did you not start going over to Michelle's after you caught wind of her from Azria?
I learned who Michelle was because Azria came out here and was highly transphobic.
I learned who Michelle was because Azria came out here and was highly transphobic. So what I said was absolutely 100% correct. And you did only know about Michelle because of Azria. Continue.
In her attempts to try to make Michelle into something she's not, which is both a victim and a trans person.
So you try to sit there and save Michelle because of Azria. So it's exactly what the fuck I just said, that you went to Michelle because of Azria, which is why I call her your petard. I don't know how you guys can keep misconstruing that or get it anywhere out of the realm of what I keep saying, but that's exactly why.
Okay. I went over there to learn more about Michelle after having watched her react to the documentary on Michelle because I found Michelle interesting. That's not the same as going despite Azria. In fact, if you go to those streams, you'll find that for a long time, I don't mention Azria whatsoever.
So the fuck what? You still made your way over there and stayed over there because of Azria. Stop acting like I don't remember when you first were over there and would hop on panel and argue with her. I watched it.
That wasn't good enough for me because you're still being a bitch in my eyes.
No, it's
I
not
don't
good
even
enough.
remember.
No, it's not good enough for you because you're like, how can I make some money off this girl? How can I make some money?
How much money have I made off you?
You've seen something happen more than does that make it a fact?
We're not even in court.
Yes. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. If I see that you steal something 3 fucking times, you are a thief. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I watch you beg on multiple streams, you're an e-beggar. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I watch you coddle people more than 2-3 times, you are a coddler. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I make sure before I say something.
Girl.
You're not
So that argument doesn't even. If things
I think you know
if we're not in court, that argument doesn't work.
you try to take me to court, I'm gonna win.
No,
Counterclaim, I'm gonna win so fucking hard. I'm gonna take
Fresh
your
garbage. We're going into we're going left right now. Okay.
So I base off facts. Again, I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Like, why are you saying that right now?
So I don't think facts mean what facts mean, even though she just agreed with the fact that I gave her. Let's take note of that. This is what I mean by she's being very dishonest. She agreed that Azria is the reason why she found Michelle. She disagreed with the fact that that's why she stayed. The fact was that I said that she found Michelle because of Azria. That was the fact that I laid out. Not that she stayed because of Azria. That was moving the goalposts. That's never what I said. But all of a sudden, I'm wrong. I don't know what the fact is.
Okay.
So what else?
Well, I mean, shit. I got a whole list of grievances. I don't even want to go over it. Just apologize. I've apologized to you. You want to cover me. You want to cuss me out. You want to talk shit about my looks. I don't care about insults.
Is there a problem with my relationship with Michelle? Yada.
So here is a loaded question that Val tried to ask to try to get me into saying something else other than what the fuck I've been saying, because she can't respond to what I'm actually saying because it's actual fucking facts. Is there a problem with the relationship? Did I fucking say that? Did I ever say that there's a problem with the relationship? No, I didn't. Did I ever express that there was a problem? No, I didn't. While I'm in the chat right now, did I say there's a problem with your and Michelle's relationship? No, I didn't. I was explaining what a petard is. It's really that simple.
That is my question to you. Yes or no? Do you think my relationship with Michelle is problematic in any way, shape, or form?
But
and then, like I said, loaded question. Who the fuck cares? Because what question are you going to ask after if I say no or yes? So no, I don't have no problem with your relationship. Well, then why are you complaining? You gonna probably say some dumbass shit like that.
Farmer shit, allowing the farmers in the chat to say the things that they do. Dirty Uncle Sal always doxing the fuck out of me in your chat, and
I'm
like
not gonna control my chat and what they say about you. I've already.
Okay, so then don't cover me then, because they get crazy.
Wait,
that's not how that works. As read, do you read what your chat says about you? What you say about people?
So even Dove Kitty is in chat saying WOTI is how I found out about Michelle. Once again, further proving my point.
Shut up.
I have already blocked certain things from my chat. I've already blocked your legal name from my chat.
Perfect,
I have done that.
And my kid's name, if you could do that.
I don't know your fucking kid's name.
Oh, well, they do. All right. Okay.
I'm still waiting on an answer.
Cool. Thank you.
And also, I want people to know, I was going to wait for a minute to like go over this. The reason why I did tonight is because Val, she's so sensitive. And she can't really handle criticism that I gave her something to watch tonight. I said, fuck it. I'm going to give you something exact. I want you to show your audience all of this. I want them to sit there and take notes. I want them to see all this shit so they can sit here and watch how you're a dishonest piece of shit liar. You and your chat. You, WOTI, and the chat.
I have actually blocked your fucking full government name from my chat. So you are
Thank
welcome.
you. Appreciate.
I'm still waiting on the answer. You're typing a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I did that like fucking months ago.
Well, you didn't tell me, bitch. We weren't talking.
What else? What else? Terrible.
So anyway, so you want to try to like
another message, still haven't answered.
Like fucking chill. You can come to my chat and just chill out, and we can.
So this is also another time that Val was being very dishonest. I wasn't talking to Val. I had a sock account. I had WOTI. I had Corey. I had Alexi. I had all types of people talking to me in chat. And because I didn't immediately respond to Val, oh, now I'm avoiding her. But now she's going to feel fucking stupid because ain't nobody has any problems responding to your fucking questions. And I answered every single one of them.
Community is small as fuck right now, right? And we got mad weirdos. You could chill, come to the chat and relax. And let's just, I said what.
Oh, there's Rainbow saying that they also found Michelle through WOTI. So once again, proving what I said.
My opinion. I asked you a question.
Because I don't hate. It's not worth it to me, man. I felt like I was defending myself. It's not worth it to me. I don't want to be in. I don't even want to type shit up. I don't want to go over all the clips. I don't.
What do I use Michelle for then? If you think.
Ooh. You see how quick she changed up? Because she thought she wasn't going to get an answer. But I actually answered her. Petards, slow people you use.
I think I use her. What do I use her for?
Now, you would think, oh, just like everybody else on here, that you guys are used to going up against, they wouldn't answer that. Like they couldn't tell you exactly how you use Michelle, right? Wrong. I have a fucking answer for that too, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't just say things because I have no backup for them.
I don't want to have to do Zoom meetings and then think about. I just don't.
You're the one only working on facts. I expect you to present the facts.
And I've been presenting the fucking facts. You admitted to one of the facts, nigga.
What am I using her for?
Endeavors, all right?
Yeah, let's get to
Fresh
it.
garbage.
Right.
Okay. All right. Cool. So
I'm never coming to your chat. I'm not.
You will absolutely be in my chat.
Eugene needs to be left alone already. The death threats are nuts. Well, I'm not the one sending the death threat, so I'm not obligated to stop anything.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you can't cuss them out for being in my chat. But anyway, I'm just saying, okay, I'm over it, and I just positive. I got other things that I want to do.
Great.
Okay. All right. So
To
I
make
apologize
Azria
for
mad, she gripes about you being over there. Ben has.
Okay, we can ask chat once again. Am I lying about that? I said to make Azria mad. She gripes about y'all being over there. Ben has. Are there not streams where Azria has been saying that she doesn't like that the Diffies are over there in Michelle's chat? Did she not sit there and argue with some of the people that were on Michelle's panel about the Diffies? And they were telling her that she keeps making it about her personal beef? Didn't the Diffies go on there and talk shit about Azria? That didn't happen? So I'm just making all of this up, right? So you guys didn't go over there and start being in there 24/7 and become a part of her community after the fact of Azria trying to save her from you guys. Okay.
Okay. So I'm using a pet tard to make Azria mad, even though that affects my channel and she's tried to go IRL on me. That's the logic. See, again, what was that about applying motives you were saying that you never did?
Yeah, that's not applying a motive. That's me giving an opinion based on the things that you've actually done. What you did was you saw me criticizing you and you just made up out of nowhere with no facts or no action or anything. You started saying that I for some reason wanted to slander your name and just throw dirt on you because I don't like you. What I said is that you have pet tards, and then I gave an example of you coddling these people and only fucking with them only to get back at someone. That's the big difference. Those aren't the same. And it's weird that you got that you guys think that those two are the same in any way, shape, or form.
anything that I said that caused you genuine pain. I'm sorry. I was hurt. I was frustrated. I felt dismissed, all this shit. And I wanted to hurt you, and I did. So I am sorry for hurting you because I don't want anyone to hurt. Unless they're, no, that's not true. I want some people to hurt. But I want.
So I'm even in there saying, see, I'm going based on actual events. I'm not going off of my feelings and oh, I don't like Val and I don't like Hussey and stuff. This is the whole thing that happened with Carrie. It doesn't matter if I don't like Negs. It doesn't matter if I don't like Hussey. If you're gonna sit there and lie and say, oh, this is what happened, I'm gonna fucking correct you because that's not what the fuck happened. If Negs was the one lying, I would have corrected him. If Hussey was the one lying, I would have corrected him. I don't give a fuck about either one of them. It's not about that. It's about being truthful. Don't sit up here and lie on motherfuckers. Don't sit up here and lie on me and think that you're gonna get away with it. Like, for the most part, I do let people get away with lying on me, but like when it's ridiculous stuff, when we're just gonna sit here and lie on things that I'm saying to you and like I didn't say that, like you're doing it in 4K. You're doing it in real time. You're about to get pressed.
Strawberry Doom is Yotto.
I'm trying to hurt you, okay? I was hurt, especially the SA shit. That was like, you were wild. And then laughing while I was crying, like, yeah.
I'm just letting you know, like, that's going to be the thing, is like, people aren't going to stop talking about someone because someone else is doing something to them.
But for me,
no, I'm tired of you guys thinking that everyone is you. Not everybody loops about things so that they can make money. Not everybody bitches and complains about stuff that only happened to them. I don't do any of that. I would love for somebody to show me at least 3 streams where I'm sitting there talking, like from the past year, from this year, show me 3 streams where I just sat there and I'm talking about some stuff that afflicted me. Like, oh, woe is me. They called me a pedo. Oh, woe is me. They said I'm ugly. Never. I don't do that shit. Nobody cares. I don't care. Y'all don't care. There was one time that I tried to go over some stuff with somebody was talking about me. Y'all didn't give 2 fucks. Y'all told me that y'all didn't give 2 fucks.
That's a trigger now. Like, I don't want to go back there. I'm ready to move forward. All right. So we cool, fresh.
Address the applying motive.
Garbage. Cool. You want to drag me? Go ahead. But like, we good?
Sure.
Why do you have to be like that?
I'm not apologizing for anything. But
Why not?
This is what happens when you try to build a hug box. Because I don't know if Val knows this, but I was timed out in her chat twice.
We can be fine. We can be cool.
Why aren't you
And just like with the Carrie situation, I didn't say anything disrespectful.
apologizing? I just apologized to you.
No, you're applying motive.
No, so what I said was I just called out what the situation was, and I'm not wrong. And she said, you're applying motive. Did you notice? What is the motive? Has Val told anybody what the fake motive is? I'm sorry. What the fake motive is that I'm putting on her? None at all, right? Because the only motive that I've been saying is what she's actually done, not what she's trying to do or what her thought process was. I'm just talking about the facts. What happened?
You hurt me. I was hurt by you and the actions that you took.
But you want to come out here and be a crybaby bitch about when I do it back, huh?
Now I'm a crybaby bitch, even though if you guys remember, I initially came in here to say that you can't say coon. She's the one who started bringing up the criticisms that I had about her and WOTI. I wasn't the one that was crying and being a crybaby bitch about it. You and WOTI were being crybaby bitches about what I had to say about you in a previous stream. Let's be real. We've been looking at everything that I've been saying on here. And initially, my whole deal was don't say coon. What that have to do with your personal criticisms? What that have to do with WOTI trying to say things about me saying your personal criticism? It doesn't sound like I'm a baby back bitch. It sound like you are. It sound like you can't get over something that I did over a month ago. What it was like? It's been like 2 months since I did a stream about you. Get the fuck over it.
And I was sorry. I said sorry to you. Why can't you say sorry to me?
I have nothing
So
to
that
apologize to you for.
Nothing.
No, because you haven't given me any proof of anything that I've actually.
I'm not sure. Yato is mad that I took issue with Azria being mad at Fresh Garbage over things Luxie said.
And see, being dishonest once again. Please tell me, chat, did Val give you an apt description of why I'm mad? Is that what I'm angry? Is that what I was originally angry about? Or does it sound like she has everything that I fucking said and what I meant misconstrued? I'm pretty sure that I'm not the one miscomprehending. You are. Because that's not what I said. I never said that was... Look, even people in the chat, that's nowhere near what I said I was angry about. What are you talking about? Why do you do this word salad to try to deflect from the things that you guys do? Why do you act like you're Jesus fucking Christ and you can do no wrong? You or WOTI can do no wrong. That's why I fuck with Kel. Even though Kel was like, you guys are all stupid, right? At least Kel was calling you the fuck out and was like, nigga, you're saying slurs and that's not okay. I'll give it to Wolfcast. Wolfcast was in the chat. When he found out what was happening, he was like, nigga, you saying slurs. You shouldn't be. It was that simple. We didn't have to have a whole back and forth conversation. They just knew.
When there are other people of color out here dissecting other people of color out here in a similar way.
Done. That you said I've done.
Okay. Do you want to go? I actually did. Hold on. What? This is.
You streamed about Azria. Excuse me. Did I not stream about Azria before Michelle?
So what I said was I didn't apply a motive. You streamed about Azria being mad that y'all are around Michelle. And so what Val does is give a dishonest answer and has nothing to do with what the fuck I just said. She asked, have I never streamed Azria before that? Is that what I was asking? Does anybody here actually think that that was the point of what I said? Or am I reinforcing the fact that she said herself that she takes joy out of the fact that Azria has a problem with her being around on Michelle's? Pretty sure that's what I meant. This is what I'm talking about. Just because you have a problem with reading and you don't understand what people are saying or the messages or ideas that they're trying to convey, doesn't mean that they're wrong and they're stupid. It means that you're fucking stupid. I don't know if you know this. Everybody else around here, there's how many people are up in this bitch? There's 94 people here. Everybody else here can understand exactly what the fuck I'm saying without any problems. Why are you the only one getting things misconstrued? It seems like you're doing it on purpose. Like you're being dishonest.
Like, what do you mean?
Right, because that's what she always says. What do you mean? She never understands anything. You can say perfect English. I don't think I like you. What do you mean? I said, I don't think I like you. What do you mean? What do I mean?
If you have like clips or timestamps, any
Yo,
fucking
the chat
thing.
is like, nope, she's gonna fuck it up. Watch, you're gonna get to the end. She's a
No, Yano made Strawberry Doom because Fallon, who thought Strawberry Douche and AJ were the same person, also said Strawberry Doom. And so Yano that day made a account.
Look at the first true thing that she said all night so far since we started. That is the only thing that she said that is actually true. Didn't that show you? It's crazy that she can show that she remembers dumb shit like me making the Strawberry Doom account, but all the other things, what do you mean?
FG is
I don't
gross. What a
understand.
fucktard. Just say yes. Oh my god, Asria. I do.
No.
I never heard FG apologize. She wants to go to court. She hates you because you don't hate yourself. She's gonna fuck this up. Just watch. Why can't you just say, all right, Asria, I'm sorry too.
I'm sorry. Why are you
Oh,
listening
no.
to your audience and
What I
not
do?
just
Nothing. The topic hasn't been about you at all. I think the worst I've said about you is that you think having a one-on-one with Azria is going to lead anywhere when neither of you are particularly good communicators.
And like I said before, you guys will pick on fucking Fresh Garbage because she sucks at debating. She's not going to really give you any pushback. I've already said that to her before you guys, before I had that criticism about her talking to you guys. I gave that way before. It's something that I've been said. And she admitted it herself. She knows that she's like that. You can't do that shit with me. You're not going to sit here and bullshit me. I don't let people piss on my head and tell me that it's raining.
That's, I think, the worst I've said about Garby.
Because you did it. You said no.
If you have clips of what you were claiming that I did,
so you don't,
then show it. You
so
show it.
you don't. So there's no part of you that says, you know what, cool. I'll just say sorry because you don't have to even.
No, your criticism just sucks.
And here we go. Here we go with the little kid criticisms, right? I said she's not handling the criticism well at all. Just being dramatic about what I said. She said that my criticism sucks. But why does my criticism suck? She can't fucking say. Do you know why she can't say? Because she actually did only start messing with Michelle because of Azria. Because she did only start messing with AJ because of Hussey. Because she did only start messing with Unicorn Girl because of Carrie. These are all fucking facts. And I already went over it. It's not like this is something new that I just brought up. Oh, because I don't like Val today. No, I already went over all this fucking bullshit. It's stuff that I've gone over on my channel. You're just mad because people are calling you out. And you can't say shit about me. You can't say that I've been racist. You can't say that I'm over here bullying people off the internet. You can't say nothing about nothing. I don't do none of that. That's how it always is. You can sit here and you can review my video and it's going to make you look fucking stupid because everything that I just talked about, I showed. This is what happened. You guys are the ones who never remember anything. I do. I have a great memory, even though I smoke weed. You're the ones who are going to look stupid in this. Please review this. Do me a fucking favor and show a sock account who you proved to be a fucking liar in your chat, and Ani, who's also a liar, because I have 5 people who are witness to the shit that she's talking about, and they all say that she's a fucking liar. We can just keep going over this shit over and over again. I don't have nothing to hide. Let's fucking go.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You don't even
Like, who agrees with you? No, genuinely. How many people have actually agreed with you? That actually have watched my content?
Oh, I love shit like this. Here you go, you dumb bitch. That's called that's called a argument from what's called argument ad populum. Just because everybody thought that the world was flat doesn't mean the world was flat, you dumbass bitch. What the fuck does anybody else agreeing with me have to do with anything? Does it mean that I'm wrong? Because that's a fallacious argument. You can't just sit there and be like, well, everybody thinks that Jesus is real. Most of the world believes in a God, so that means God is real. Do you understand how dumb that fucking argument is? You can't use, oh, everybody agrees with me. You could all be wrong. I'm sorry that you never took a critical thinking class. I'm sorry that you don't know what epistemology is. That's a fallacious argument. And it's a fallacious argument because it's a dumb argument, meaning that you can't prove anything with it. I don't know if you guys understand what a fallacious argument is. It's not something that debate bros just make up. It means that it is not a viable argument. You cannot win an argument using that type of argumentation. That's facts.
I'm not going to be sorry for shit that I didn't do. I'm tired of being
That aren't like as real
I'm way
supporters.
too
You were
busy.
drunk.
I'm
You were
always-
drunk. You
I'm
were
always
drinking.
apologizing for shit
No.
that I didn't do.
Fresh garbage.
So no.
Do you get
I
hammered? You haven't been getting as hammered as much. I have to say that. But you used to get fucking smashed
called
and
the
then do
strawberry
strawberry
jam.
dreams on me. So you
I
don't
know.
remember what you did, girl. Okay,
you still
but I have
will
it.
not give me a clip
I'm
or
not-
anything of what
I did on AK.
All right, I'm gonna let this play for a minute. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Panel. I sat there and I played something.
You what, right
You
now?
did,
I
but
don't know.
Can you show it now? You can post it in the private chat if you have.
I'm
it.
not
that
going to
matter?
prove that I need an apology from you because I don't need one.
Did I say they had to be here? I have had plenty of black viewership. What I don't know what you mean.
You don't want to give me an
Because you have
apology.
nothing. I didn't actually do anything to you.
Okay.
I didn't actually dox your baby daddy. I've never texted your baby daddy. I've never
See?
doxed you and your family.
Fresh garbage. Why is
Like,
this
you mean
happening
right
right now?
now?
Fresh garbage. Why is this happening right now? I don't understand. I thought we were fine.
We can be cool. We can be civil. We can.
Like,
No,
I'm sorry, I'm
not.
white.
I am not
no.
apologizing to you.
Then
because
we're
I
not
never
going to be
The
civil.
Garby can say whatever,
Okay,
right?
well, then we're going to court.
compete.
Then we're going to court. If you don't give me an
Oh, for fuck's
apology,
sake.
stop. We're
And
going to
sour
court.
cream, please.
Sure.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
Okay.
What evidence? You just proved that you have no evidence.
How? How did I prove that I have no evidence?
Right the fuck now. You have no evidence of what I've done to you.
Fresh garbage. I've already. Yes, you sat on my panel before. I showed you things, but you're not the person that makes the ruling. I don't give a fuck. Right? It's the judge.
Just post.
Why am I?
I was talking about your former criticism. Sorry.
showing you evidence?
I guess I wasn't specific enough.
Showing you evidence for you to say I don't care?
Give me a clip. Give me
Listen.
a clip of where I doxed
It
your
won't
baby.
matter because you know you broke the publication ban on Kick, right? And you left it up
Give
there
me
for
a
several
clip.
days. Right? That happened, right?
But she still
Where?
mentioned
Right,
it,
and you
right? It's an
on
ongoing joke.
Give me a clip.
On Kick. And
me
I
a clip.
sent you.
If you
Did you
give
not
me a
laugh
clip,
when I was crying? No,
If
no, no.
you-
I'm not going to. Nope. You need to have.
So will you. It's almost like there's a certain amount of defensiveness that comes when someone criticizes you over literally nothing and then wants to try to make something mountains out of molehills.
some kind of control over me. That's not going to happen. You're
No.
not. I'm not proving
me a
to you. I
of
don't
what
need
you
your
were
apology.
claiming, and yes, I will apologize.
I have a
if you
clip.
show me a clip of what you were claiming, then yes, I will
A
apologize.
clip. I have an entire. Oh
Any fucking clip.
no.
Okay.
No.
Give me one.
I was able to.
I
apologize to-
haven't seen Garby refer to it over multiple streams then. I'm lying, right, Yato?
You like an adult?
Yes, Val, you are lying because I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think. I think that you've never been, and this is something that you said yourself. You're not from the big city, and I don't think that you've been around many black people before. I don't think you understand black culture. This is something. So this is something that Vidal actually pointed out when you had your back and forth with Buff Weeb. It doesn't seem like you really understand black vernacular. You don't understand black people. And for some reason, you feel the need to speak for us. Like you had no business sitting there talking about what Fallon said was racist, because Fallon is black. You're not. You saying that Son was racist wasn't, right? And now when a black man is telling you that Coon is racist, you're arguing with him and saying, no, it's not. It doesn't seem like you've been around too many black folks, to be honest.
And you can't, and that's it. So, no.
Give me one clip.
Actually, I think I have shit on my channel. You can go look.
Where? Give me a link.
Fresh Garbage. Are you racist? Genuinely. I want to know, because you have this thing where you like talk down to me and you think that I like owe you shit. Like you're like, give it, show it, do it.
If you're
why do you think that?
The court, yeah.
Well, that's not how the court process works.
How is that?
I agree. It's best not to use the word. I just can't believe that I'm not able to refer to the word in like a third party context.
So this is Fat Pickle Prostitute saying the C word has been used as a slur towards people of color. It's best not to use the word. So this is when, because y'all don't just makes up things so you can try to claim racism because he just text me. Boo, 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 boo. All the little dumb nigga shit, right? This is Fat Pickle Prostitute sitting there telling her, nigga, no, that's a fucking slur. You probably shouldn't be using it. So I guess I'm not the only one. I guess I'm not just making up things to try to glom onto her, right? Like I said, even right now in this stream, the bullshit that you make up is being disproven. I actually have proof for the things that I'm saying. There's things that back that up. Even when Vidal was saying, oh, it seems like you feel guilty about the Blaze streams. Do you know what she based that off of? She based that off of you privating the fucking Blaze streams. There's a reason why she was saying that. There's a reason why she was able to have an opinion. Now, if she just said that and you had never took down any Blaze videos, I would understand. But that's not what happened. So stop acting like people are just making shit up just to fuck with you because they don't like you. Grow the fuck up. We're not in high school anymore.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go watch all your shit? Since you...
if I came out here and called anyone anything, that would be an entirely different story.
I say that there's nothing.
All of my fucking live streams to find.
No, just the ones on me that are 12 hours apiece.
You say that you already have. So no,
I do.
You have them all.
No,
right? You're gonna take.
I do.
Court.
Yeah.
You're gonna take me to court for this shit, right? Great.
Yeah, I'm going to because I
will apologize to you if you can show me.
That's not why I wanted the apology.
So Wolfcast says, oh, did you use a slur for black people? Probably not a fucking great idea. He didn't say fucking. Even if there's context, I don't know. That's just me. You can only really use slurs for stuff you are. Like I can say, I'm not going to say that word because I'm German. Perfect example. So even, and you know what, to be fair, I've always liked Wolfcast. Wolfcast used to be very fair to 21 when everybody else was being a piece of shit to her. Wolfcast was being fair when I had conversations with Kel Doge. Wolfcast has always been very temperamental. Is that the word? Like, he has a good head on his shoulders. He doesn't just follow along what anybody says, and he'll tell you exactly what he thinks. And I don't think he's a piece of shit person. Like, I think that he can be misled at times, or he can put probably too much faith into people that he probably shouldn't. But Wolfcast isn't a piece of shit. Like, he's not going to let you drag him down that road alongside of you.
And obviously, this wasn't going to move forward. You lied to me, Fresh Garbage. You lied to me just now. All your voice being like that, you acting like...
you know what? I agree. I shouldn't have said it so point blank without double checking with the chat.
So when white German man says you shouldn't say racial slurs like coon, you all of a sudden understand. But when black person who it directly affects tells you probably shouldn't say coon, you have all the fight in the world, right? Now, don't get shit misconstrued. I'm not sitting here saying that Val is racist. What I'm saying is Val doesn't give a fuck. And I don't think WOTI gives a fuck. I don't think any of these motherfuckers give a fuck about racism. They only care about things that pertain to them. That's why later on in this stream, WOTI's going to start bringing up things about FGOT, but he doesn't give two fucks about anybody saying the N-word, and this is something that he said himself.
However, I still think it's not what it's being made into being.
Well, that was all fake just now. And here there you are again.
No, I said I'm not going to apologize to you if you
because
don't
you didn't do it.
Because let me tell you, I've told Irate Alex on here. Irate Alex is bisexual. I've told him that it's not okay for him to say F God on my channel, and he apologized and was like, "I ain't gonna do that." I've told other people that's not okay to say F God on my channel. You can try to put that shit on me all you want to, but because he's like, "Oh, you said it before." I think I had copied what Hussey was saying, and I repeated him, and I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. But I didn't make no excuses. Luxie a coon for the coonish shit that she said, and tried to claim that as racism. You tried to take two black people calling out another black person about the traitorous shit that they said while trying to be a good boy in front of their white masters, and compared that to Fresh Garbage, who's a white woman, and Azria, who LARPs as a black woman. And you somehow don't understand why I had originally had an issue.
Am I insane? Is this not comparable?
And that's been shown here today.
So what is? Why do you hate me like this though? Because I don't even hate you as much as you hate me. And you
Azria, please, Azria.
No, I don't. You infuriate me, and I'm like, fuck this bitch. But then I move on and I do shit with my life, and I don't think about you.
No,
you think about me.
I don't really.
Oh, and just to add on the little, nobody else agrees with you. Shut up, bitch. I got more people than you did when you were live. I already beat the number that you had of live viewers. Fuck out of here.
Honey,
why'd you drop down when I talked about how much I love myself? Why'd you get so mad you dropped down? That's weird.
Why the fuck do I care when you're just...
You asked me. You kept saying, what? Like, what? What's so good about yourself? What? And then I gave you a list and you got mad. That's weird.
Oh, my God. All right. So...
Y'all with the ghetto internet. Wait, this stuff. Can you get still? All right, I got y'all. Okay, we gonna start up again. Yo, that's not funny. Whoever came in as Blaze, that's not funny. It's not funny at all. Quit that bullshit. This is not the place for all that stuff. I've stayed away from it for a reason. So let's continue to do that. I don't have an opinion on it. I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know about anybody's husband or not. Ain't my business.
You have no clips
hear this
regarding
Hold on,
what
let me open a second here. I have an exhibits folder and it has hold on. How do I see the items in it? Oh, I gotta click on the actual thing. Hold on a second. Right click on it. So the exhibits folder, if I get info, you see 84 items of evidence for exhibits. And then I have the C&D. I have...
That's not evidence. That's just you telling me to shut up.
Yeah, it is evidence. It shows that
I guess I did. I brought up the fact that Yado has all this criticism about me, and because it didn't land, he's going to look for new criticism.
Because it didn't land? No, that's not what happened at all. I gave criticism that you were e-begging too much, and there were multiple people, because I got like 1,000 views on that stream, and there was like 100 people, over 100 people watching that. There are people that agreed. There are people that watched that and was like, yeah, that kind of is what happened. I was so obsessed, and that I had brought up the whole criticisms with Val. She said that I pivoted away from me talking about the Coon thing. I said, I didn't pivot, you idiot. You can't even remember 5 minutes ago. Val did. And here's Val saying herself and proving the sycophant in her chat wrong, who said that I was the one who pivoted and started talking about my personal problems with Val. Val's about to tell you that she's actually the one who brought up my problems with Val. And I didn't say nothing.
I brought up the fact that Yado has all this criticism about me, and because it didn't land, he's going to look for new criticism.
So what she's even doing right now in Kells is just sitting up here and lying. A sock account is acting like I was lying the whole time and like nothing that I said was proven. But here's Val herself explaining to a sock account that she was completely wrong. Val's the one who started talking about my criticisms of her. I didn't pivot to anything. And what really should happen is that she should apologize for lying on me. And she needs to watch her mouth after that. But what she did was continue to just perpetuate the same lies and continue to be a sycophant, like most people do.
That was me.
Been making
No, that's just you telling me, oh, leave me alone. You're mean.
Yeah, that it's still evidence.
Nothing. No, that's not evidence.
Yeah, everything that you put, no, fresh garbage. That's not how the law works, and you're uneducated in law. Let's be real, okay?
Yeah.
If I put it forward into evidence, then it's evidence.
So why haven't
whether you strike it?
Why haven't I been arrested for breaking?
I didn't call because I didn't call the.
Can we get hashtag?
Uh-oh. Is it going bad again? Have you guys not been able to hear me at all whatsoever? Okay. I mean, it's already about 2 hours. I can pretty much, put the link out or whatever and sum this up. Basically, the whole point why I did this video is because Val shouldn't feel like, especially as a white woman, she shouldn't feel like she got any right to be saying anything about here. She shouldn't be saying anything about black folk. What we got to say to each other. She shouldn't say shit about us saying nigga to each other. She shouldn't say anything about us if we call each other coon. You shouldn't have no type of comment on what the fuck we do. That ain't none of your fucking business. And you aren't the people that it affects. And then when you have the people who it does affect telling you something, you fucking ignore it and argue with them. But when you have another fucking white person say, hey, that's probably not a good idea. Oh, all of a sudden, because Wafters said it, I understand. Nigga, what? So you understand when Wafters is telling you that it's not okay to say coon, but you don't understand when I say it? And then, like, you were sitting there and you're doing weird shit like, oh, I'm about to put animal noises to comment on what I thought of Yado. You don't put animal noises? They sound like monkey noises. They did. I thought it was monkey noises. You don't put animal noises after you just defended yourself against that black person from saying coon? Acting like you should have every right to say coon? I'm gonna play noises of animals after, I shit on you for saying coon. Nigga, what? That's wild. That's not what we do. That's not going down. Nobody's okay with that. Even the white people around you weren't really okay with that. Can you get that light? It's so weird to me that, like, even when Kel was like, you probably shouldn't say that, Val was sitting there arguing with Kel. This is why people like Kel and don't fuck with WOTI or fuck with Val, because Kel is the only person who's like, we probably shouldn't be saying slurs. And Val and WOTI are like, I'm gonna fight for my right to say coon all the fuck I want. Are we serious right now? Is that the hill that you really want to die on? Saying coon. Something that's obviously a racial slur. And then you try to argue with us about it like, oh, well, you guys say it to each other. That's just like nigga. You can't say nigga either. I can call Luxie a nigga all I want. I can say my nigga, this nigga, nigga, all the fuck I want to. You cannot. I can say Fidel's a coon for saying this. I can say Rampage is a coon for saying that. You can't. You fucking can't. You can't call fucking Videl or Rampage a fucking coon. That's not for you. You're not a part of my fucking race. You're not a part of this. You don't have no rank. You aren't the people that this affects. And for some reason, I don't know why you guys don't fucking understand this. It's very simple. If I have no part of some people that people are talking about, most of the time, I don't. Scientist Sam is here. Even though like with my DNA test, I'm like a quarter Jewish. I'm not going to say no K word. I'm not going to say any words that are discriminatory against Jewish people. I don't have no rights to say that. I have cousins who are Mexican. I'm not going to use that wet word, the one that Val used for no fucking reason. Why is it that I'm related to these people and Latino and I won't use the word, but she so freely uses it? Why is it okay for her? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'll put the link in the chat because apparently I guess my computer is still being hot and stuff is fucking up. It won't let me play the rest of the video. But to be honest, I already played most of it and I don't really need the rest of the video. Stop saying slurs and stop defending yourself saying slurs. What is wrong with you? Yeah, Alex. Alex says, I mean, even Latinos don't use the wet word. That was low for her. Yeah. And if somebody was going to use that word, I would be more comfortable if they were Mexican because I'm Puerto Rican. I have Mexican cousins. My little brother is Mexican and my older sister is Mexican. I would never say that word to them. Never. Absolutely not. That's not my place. It doesn't matter that those are my siblings. It's not my place to say that word. If I do say it, it was meant to be disrespectful. Uh-oh, did I pull a garbage and the link didn't go out? Dark Ninja said I'm Mexican. Damn, Yado, we are closer in race. Rainbow, nobody fucking cares. You said that I was nobody. Why are you here? Why are you in a nobody's chat? Why are you in a nobody's chat who had more than the person that you were watching? I got more viewers than the person you were saying I was a nobody in. Remember that? Why are you here? I'm a nobody, remember? I'm just the nigga that you keep trying to say hi to over and over again. I keep telling you fuck no because I don't want to be associated with you. But I'm a nobody, remember? Like, do we really want to get into it? Like, the only part that I didn't get to bring up was Ani fucking lying. Ani is still sitting there telling that same ass old lie. But Ani is the only one who's mad. But Madi is in my chat. And she's like, oh, you're being racist towards Japanese people. But Madi is right here. Oh, you was being racist and doing all this and that and the third. But I'm still cool with Nova Ray. I'm still cool with Miss Parker. I just did a stream with Miss Parker. Me and her still text each other and stuff. Me and Madi talk like every day. John said that's not what happened, and John was there. And I talked to John like every now and then. I'm pretty sure Taylor Noir was also there. So it seems like Ani is full of shit, and she's the only person saying that, and everybody else has a different recollection of what's happening. But uh if we had gotten to a later part in the stream, you would have seen that WOTI and Val and them, they just sit there and they just believe Ani, even though she's a bold-faced fucking liar, even though that she has absolutely no proof or no witnesses or anything. There's nobody that's on Ani's side, but they of course believe her because she's been telling everybody that I'm racist for like the past month or two. So now Ani is right and Yato is racist. Even though no, just because I called out Val for saying coon. Why the fuck are you saying coon? You're not black. You nigga, what? What is going on? So now we got overpopulation in the chat. What's going on?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm kind of irritated. Like it irritates me when I am of the people that somebody is disrespecting, and when I tell them that they're disrespecting me and people that look like me, they just completely brush me off and act like, people who look like us aren't a factor.
Well, because to them, we're not. We're not a factor to them. That's why it doesn't matter to them. They don't have to deal with that. I doubt that they even deal with Black people in their life.
I don't think she's met any black people. I don't think Val has ever met a black person. She's not from the city. She's from some weird off state where it doesn't seem like they really have black people like that. I don't think she knows any black people.
That's some weird off state.
Yeah. She's like in Iowa or something, right? Like she's somewhere where she can't even do
No.
DoorDash.
I can say it. She said it before. She's in Oregon. She's on the Pacific Coast.
Nigga, but my best friend just went up there to Oregon to hang out
Well,
and go camping and fish and stuff.
it depends on what side of Oregon you're on, but yes, it is limited when it comes to options of, people to choose from and, ethnic foods. You're very limited out there.
Dude, that shit is so fucking sad. Like she doesn't. This is, and it's like I said, this is something that, I mean, we kind of noticed way back when she was arguing with Buffweed. Like you really don't
Yeah.
understand black people or our culture at all.
Yeah, it was pretty evident at that point. I didn't know what it was that bothered me. But yeah, I just knew that something was bothering me. It just wasn't sitting right.
I
Do you know
even
how to pin
asked.
the link, Yato?
Yeah, I'm about to do it right now.
Oh, okay. You even
So-
asked. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, she was saying something, and I was like, I don't remember what I was saying.
You even asked. You were about to ask. You asked her something in chat.
I don't know. It was fucking weird. Like I was, you know how I am. Like I don't let that shit go. So the minute that I heard her say that coon shit, I was on her head, and the chat, like everybody, like they just sat there and gaslit the fuck out of me. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Oh,
And
I know.
none of the people in chat were black. Even Corey M, she was like at first when I told her about 2 or 3 times, you're not black. This is not your get down. Then later on, she's like, what if I say I'm a quarter black? Do I count?
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like,
All of a sudden.
and I'm like, nigga, please. Yeah, all of a sudden, when I'm saying, does anybody when Val says, does anybody have your back? And I said, is anybody black? All of a sudden, Corey is black. But when I was saying stuff, sticking up for black people and saying that y'all ain't had no business calling people coons, she wasn't black then. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga.
No one want to be. Yeah, exactly. Do your analytics tell you, like the racial makeup of your audience?
I haven't looked.
Well, because I know mine gives me the age, But for her to say that she has a large black viewing,
No,
like
she
a large
doesn't.
black viewership, I'm like, who?
I
Luxie?
know.
Is
I
that
know for.
that the
I know for
extent?
a fact that she doesn't, because I can name black people in my chat. Like I can name these people who I know for a fact are black. So, and that's a lot more than what most people have, and none of those people are in Vals.
Yeah, I just know I'm trying to figure out what what she's looking at, because I know
Nothing.
the analytics will give you age, and they give you like region. What else do they give you? Age,
She
region, and like male or female gender. That's it. That's all you get. I've never seen anything else in my analytics. So
all I
she's
got to
full of
say
it.
is name 5 black people in your chat. I could name 5 easily. Easily. And
Well, I
not
get
even
like three
including you.
people watching, so
Not
I
even
get.
including you. I want to include you or anybody
Oh
else who
yeah.
even streams. I can still name 5 people in chat who are black
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, I know. I know. I am well aware.
She don't have no black folks in their chat. Niggas
No, but
don't watch you.
I like how she just lies with such ease. She doesn't even think twice about it. She just
Dude,
says stuff.
that was the other thing that kind of pissed me off about, like, my videos not really being the greatest right now. I wanted to get to the WOTI part because he just straight up lied over and over again. He
Oh yeah,
lied
no, he does that.
like, yeah, he was sitting there. Oh, well, you talked to UG after Carrie. That's not true.
Yeah.
You just made
No,
that up. You remember back in the day when he sat there and lied on BGTV and
oh
said
yeah.
that
He was running
he,
around different chats.
yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
he kept saying over and over again, oh, he had Shani's youngest son in his chat. That
Yeah, it was a
wasn't
straight up
true.
lie.
It was a
Straight
straight
up
up,
lie. Yep.
yeah, straight up lie. Nobody ever said that. That never happened. I was there, but he kept
Hmm.
saying it over and over again
He really did in multiple chats,
in
running
multiple
around to
chats.
different chats, different streams, saying, "Well, Beach TV did this." No, it never happened, Mochi. I don't
It
know why
never
you have me
happened.
lying.
And he was doing the same thing with me. Oh, well, you said blah blah. But I mean, so you want to talk about context? You're gonna leave out the part where I ain't making any excuses or say that I never said that or to show me the proof. All I said was, if I did say F got, I shouldn't have, and I'm sorry. It was that simple. But did he do
But
that
that's not good
when?
enough.
But did he do that when we heard Blazing Banter saying the N-word? Did he do that when Carrie was saying the N-word? Did he do that when
Nope.
Hussey did? Did he say that when who's the other person that said the N-word? I'm missing
Um,
somebody.
we said Carrie, Hussey,
Carrie,
Blaze.
Hussey, Blaze. Oh, and Greg. He was on panel
Oh
with
no.
Greg. He
Well,
was
yeah,
on panel with Greg
Greg.
when Greg started talking about ghetto people, and then he started saying nigga. WOTI didn't have anything to say at all.
Nope, not a word.
He was cool as a cucumber.
Yeah,
So
because
it's not,
it doesn't care about it.
he doesn't care. It's almost like, oh, I'm just gonna use F God against you, but I don't care about actual slurs. I actually care about slurs. I actually tell
Well,
people don't say F God on my channel.
it it would have made a difference to me if he had clarified. Remember when he was complaining about the F got word, he had the nerve to go at Hussey about it. Hussey is a gay
Mm-hmm.
man. What are you gonna
Yeah.
like? He's literally part of that culture. How are you gonna tell him? That's the part that got me. He was just trying to police language just because he wanted to
WOTI
police
has
language.
even just recently, he admitted on Kyler's stream that he just says things to moral grandstand when even when he's just jealous that other people are getting money. He said that he actually didn't care about the buff weeb thing, the stank tank.
That's a lie. He
He
definitely
said
cared about that.
no. What he said
What do you
was the only reason he didn't care about them being exploited. What he cared about was that them making money.
Oh, I see.
And he said that out of his own mouth, his own words. I'm not making that up.
I can believe that.
So it shows me that in other instances, you do the same thing. You look for gotchas and reasons to be pissed off at people, and that you're not actually mad about, and you actually don't care.
There's an old clip on my channel, an old one, back from when they had first come around and we were like, kind of paying attention to them. Where WOTI decided, this is when they were still good with Azria, and he was telling Azria, well, if you want to have something to go at Videl with, go at her about Destiny. Destiny, who has nothing to do with
he
this
still
corner.
Tries that. He still
does.
He swears on everything that you're a Destiny sycophant. And WOTI, I really want you to hear this, because I know that because Val is talking about, I'm gonna go over Yellow tonight. I'm giving you the content just because I want everybody to hear. Videl watches less Destiny than I do. I am actually more of a sycophant for Destiny than Videl is. Videl is very critical of Destiny and has criticized me for watching him when I told her about it. So it's weird to me that you keep acting like she loves the fuck out of Destiny when I know for a fact from conversations that we've had, she disagrees with a lot that he says. A lot.
What they don't understand, and what I think a lot of people don't understand, I just like drama. And I am fascinated by his drama with Hassan. That's it.
Yes,
that's literally it.
That's the main thing that you talk. So playing with Cope said, what's wrong with Destiny? She doesn't like his matter of fact personal attitude.
No. That's not it. That's not it. It's his
what I'm saying is that like, so like when he talks about like, the Israel stuff and things like that, he goes
too hard.
He disregards the people and only thinks about politics.
No, well,
he doesn't think about the people in Israel. He thinks about the politics of Israel, I would say.
I mean, I don't know if you've been watching him recently. I mean, kind of,
no,
sorta.
Not recently.
I think he's evolving on that. He's been pretty much evolving on that topic. But my main issue is that I feel like he has a lot of like interesting and like thoughtful ways of thinking about politics. But the thing is he steps over his own message with all of his personal shit that he has gotten on the internet, unfortunately. I mean, I understand that he wasn't always doing politics and that he used to be like a gaming streamer before. So some of that game shit has come up. But the problem is like, even now, like there was before he had his thing with what's his name, David Pakman. He was supposed to have like an event he was doing with David Pakman, and of course, people messed it up for him and literally brigaded David Pakman, and so Pakman ended up canceling. Then more recently, I don't know if you heard about this, he got kicked out of an event because Hassan Piker was there, and Hassan was like, "Well, I don't want to deal with him." And
okay,
so
because people are right, because we're moving a little bit away. But I'm glad that she explained that much, because now you see exactly what the fuck I'm saying when I say that these people are dishonest. Videl is not. She's not a Destiny fan. He
doesn't know. He doesn't know my issues. The thing is he saw a few tweets from me, and he's crying about Charlie Kirk, and he's crying about some tweets that I made about Charlie Kirk or whatever. I don't even understand what it is. But I'm like, what does that have to do with anything we're talking about? And so WOTI's suggestion to Azria was like, well, go at her about Destiny. So what? What does that have to do with what Azria is talking about? Azria doesn't watch Destiny.
And why would that bother you? Because I guarantee you, if I brought up something that Destiny did to Videl, she's going to say, oh, is that what happened? I need to watch that video. and then she's probably gonna watch it, give her opinion. There's no. He acts like all you do is just sit around and watch Destiny all day. And I'm like, Vidal doesn't really care about Destiny like that.
No, it's not like that.
And I
No,
don't
I
care about
watch
Destiny like that, but I still watch Destiny more than you do.
I watch way more of this. This is my main content. And I
That's
don't
that's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
understand.
Look,
But like it makes sense.
WOTI and Val, they sit there and they make up things with absolutely no basis. And I know for a fact that they're lying because I'm one of the people that at times they talk about,
That they
or
lie
they'll
about,
say
yeah.
things about Vidal, and I talk to Vidal a lot, and I know that that's not true. I know for a
Yeah.
fact that that's not true.
Yeah. But they'll never show you. They'll never show you anything. They'll make all these wild claims, and then they'll never show you what the fuck they've been talking about.
That's what I was saying. Everybody, you know, Azria always wants to say things about me. Does she show any proof? No. The bodega wants to say things about me. Do they show any
Sorry,
proof?
I'm dumping stuff.
No. The Diffies want to say things about me. Do they show any proof? No.
No.
All I keep asking is
Never.
for people to just show what the fuck you're talking about when it comes to me. Show what you're talking about, because I do the same. All throughout all my videos, I show the video. I show exactly what you're talking about. If I give a title or anything, I never lie to the audience. It's exactly what I just the fuck said
but
happens in the video.
Here's the problem. Even when they do, like for instance, when Val went over my video, my first video, all she did was sit there and say, well, that's not true. I don't believe. I don't understand.
Exactly.
Like that's literally all it was. But it was like, I'm literally showing it. I'm showing the evidence. Like I was going through Peggy's messages in her stream.
So
and she was
somebody
like, go ahead.
So somebody asked about my shorts. So one of them is something that we did get misconstrued. We thought it was monkey sounds, and it wasn't. But to be fair, they didn't know the sounds that it was either, because they kept saying that it was a peacock. That's not what a peacock sound like. Like, I grew up around peacocks, and we even looked at stuff online. It's not what a peacock sound like. So it was a different type of bird or whatever. But my whole thing was, it's not really a good look for you to be doing animal sounds about a black person after you just denied saying coon as a racial slur for no reason.
Well, the bird names. It's a kookaburra. Kookaburra.
Kookaburra,
And so
yeah.
that particular bird makes sounds that sounds like monkeys.
Yes, they do.
Which is what is used.
Which is what it sound like.
Yes. It's used in the Jungle Book. If you've ever watched the Jungle Book, that sound that they use for the jungle, yeah, that's what they use that bird.
The kookaburra, yeah.
And so to use that particular sound, it's giving what I explained before. It's plausible deniability. Well, it's not actually a monkey. It may kind of sound like a monkey, but I don't hear that. It's just a bird. It's just a bird.
Shut up, Pink Lava. Yeah. Pink Lava says, obviously, because you have a bird chest. Fuck you.
That's funny.
That was fucked up. It was perfect timing, though. No, but that was always the other weird thing too. I was like, yes, please use the farmers as your backup. The farmers who don't give a shit about saying racial slurs or being transphobic. Yeah, please follow them when it comes to this.
No offense, Pink Lava, but it's true. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody on the farms gives a shit.
They don't give a shit about that stuff. That's why I thought it was funny when they're like, when Azrael was like, Yato's a farmer. I would never be a farmer. They called me the hard R. You think I'm gonna join up on Kiwi farms? No. Never happening. We exchanged information. We are adults, and we all understand that information is a vital role in what I do and a vital role in what the farmers do. And we're okay with that. But there's never a time where I think that the farmers are like my friends.
Yes, I'm cleaning my coffee mug in the work bathroom. Jesus Christ, you guys are ridiculous.
Oops. That's fair, Lava. Lava says, "Don't say they when you're talking about a group, though. I don't talk like that." That's fair. That's very fair. Because not everybody on the farms is saying that. That's very true.
But it's very difficult for people to parse that out. Unfortunately, that's what the site is known for. So that's how people are going to refer to it.
Yeah,
They're just
but I
refer to
think
everyone that way.
but I think with the big factor is people who act like that doesn't happen. The people who act like everybody on the farms is saying this or that, like they're wrong. They're obviously wrong. It's like the people who say that me and you are saying the same thing. They're obviously wrong. I don't always say the same things as Vidal. Like we often fight with each other.
I get what you're saying, but unfortunately, there's that is the way of the world. People are. It's like the confusion between me, Miss Parker, Bridget, any other Black woman, right? That unfortunately is just. I'm just gonna have to deal with it because there's just some people who just can't make that.
But y'all look
they
the
can't make
same.
that difference. I hate you. I hate you so much right now. That it's pissing me off. It's not.
Y'all look and sound the same. That shit used to like really be confusing for me because they're like all three of you sound the same, and I'm like, just Vidal and Miss Parker
I don't hear
alone
it. I
don't
don't
sound
hear it.
alike at all.
No, not
At
even a
all.
little.
Not even a little. Now I understand you and Vidal, where people are like, "Oh, you guys sound like somewhat alike." Well, how they could get it confused, but I don't even think you guys
Do
sound
you mean
alike.
me and Bridget? Because you accidentally said Vidal. Do you mean me and Bridget?
Like, and it was mostly because I remember you guys often said the same thing. It wasn't because you had the same voice.
You mean me and Bridget?
Yeah, with Bridget, you guys
I
never
hate
had the
you.
same voice, but you guys would often have the same opinions.
I cannot stand you.
And then after a while, he was like, "All right, bitch, I'm not Bridget." You know
Making
how it
stew
goes.
again. What is wrong with y'all?
Wait, what?
They're talking about me making stew.
Oh, it's your fucked up crock pot.
I'm not leaving that home. Gee.
Oh, so Taylor Noir says, "What cult is hard to get into?" A Diffie
No
cult.
idea. Oh God.
Yo, I know she made that up. That's how I know you're the king of fucking corny. Because you didn't get that from online. You sat there and thought about that. A Diffie cult. No, you thought about that. Well, I guess that's pretty much all I had to say. I didn't really get to get through the rest of the video, but I guess I got through most of it, right? Um, like I said, the main thing is I left this here for Val to go over. Play this. Play this for your fucking audience. Play this for a sock account so I can show how this nigga is a fucking liar and Val proved that she was a liar. Show how people in the chat were sitting there being sycophants and really placating you and acting like there was nothing wrong with you saying coon. And I also want to show everybody where Wafcast and Kel and other people popped in to let you know that you were fucking wrong. And you shouldn't be talking to black folk like that. And you shouldn't be talking like you shouldn't be saying those racial slurs. Like, I don't know why it took white people in order for them to tell you rather than the people who it affects. And I think that says a lot about you, to be honest.
Because those are the only people that matter, Yato. Those are the only ones that matter.
I ain't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I said those are the only people that matter.
Hold the fuck up.
We don't matter.
Oh no. I thought
We're
it was
not
on my
important.
speaker. I thought it was on my speaker.
You can hear an echo. I hear myself. There is an echo.
Yeah, for now. But don't worry about it. I'm about to end the stream. Like I said, I mainly made this to give this trifling ass nigga something to go over. She didn't just have to try to search back into my old shit. You can play this and show everybody exactly what the fuck I said, where I showed how you're a very dishonest person and we're saying that I said things that I didn't say, where we can see on screen exactly what I said and watch you misconstrue it. And I mean, if people really want to look up in your chat like Spaghetti Model, because I don't know why Spaghetti Model felt so comfortable to be saying coon up in your chat, you advocated for people like this.
Well, no,
Spaghetti Model said
you can't blame Spaghetti Model. She's got autism. She's got autism.
Spaghetti Model said coon in the chat like 3-4 times, and would even ask and was like, "Oh, is it
Yeah,
okay?"
it's because of her autism.
Yeah,
You
right.
can't blame her.
Autism makes you racist. Yeah, sure.
Apparently. Listen,
Man,
you know
that
she's
shit.
not going to pay attention. She ain't going to pay attention to this. She might review it, but I guarantee you she's not going to understand it. She will claim that she doesn't understand anything. What do you mean every 5 seconds? Okay, she's not going to get it. She's going to say that there's no proof, there's no evidence, there's nothing here. I don't understand why the criticisms are so empty. These aren't good criticisms.
They're just saying this out of nowhere. It's not like we actually have anything based on facts. You know, I'm just making this up because that's what I always do.
Yeah, it's just deny. That's all it's going to be. And listen, I didn't really pay attention to what Kel Doge was saying. I couldn't listen to him because I was listening to you. But Kel, when he started, he had the nerve to start a stream upset because we had something to say.
Right.
You can be upset all day long, but
you're not black.
It doesn't change
you.
Yeah.
You don't know how it feels for somebody to sit there and be saying coon up on a fucking panel. You don't know what that's like. That's not your people.
You can't sit there and say, well, I'm gonna, because he wanted to talk to Val, and he's like, well, I can fix this for you. Just, you just shouldn't say it. But that doesn't mean it automatically just erases how we feel about it. And it's not just her using the word. That's the problem. You think it was all about that, but it wasn't. There's so much more. She has already a history. Okay, she's got a history with me. It's probably a little bit longer than Yato's, but there's a history already. And she's already made it very clear that this is not something she understands. This is not something that she cares to understand. Okay, so why are you talking about it? And I'm not going to go in on Fresh Garbage here, but I know Fresh Garbage kind of opened the door. But unfortunately, it was a space that Fresh Garbage probably shouldn't have wandered into either. I understand what Fresh Garbage was trying to do, but there are just certain things that if you don't have the ability and the understanding to talk about, you probably should not be talking about.
And that's the part that I think a lot of these people don't get. And like I keep saying, they have problems with comprehension. The main thing that we keep saying over and over again is you should not talk about things that you don't understand. WOTI does not understand racism. You should probably shut the fuck up about it. Val doesn't understand about racism. She should probably shut the fuck up about it. Kel does a great job of shutting the fuck up when he doesn't know about it. Now, he might say a little bit too much during, but he still, at the end of the day, shuts the fuck up because he understands somewhat that he doesn't know what he's talking about. Y'all don't know shit about black people. You never been around us. You don't know us. Stop speaking for us. Why is that so hard for you to understand? We will speak for ourselves. So when we do speak, you should probably shut the fuck up. Just like if somebody who's German or somebody who's Japanese is talking about something that affects them, I'm not neither one of those things. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shut the fuck up. It's that simple. But anyway, thank you for coming up, Vidal.
Thank you for having
I'm
me
done with
on.
all this
And thank you for the
bullshit.
stream.
Huh?
I said, thank you for having me and thank you for the stream. Sorry, I'm outside if you
Yeah.
hear a bunch of noise. Sorry about
No,
that.
it's my fault. It's because I took off my headphones because they're fucking up. But I'm about to remove you. I'm gonna go ahead and play us out with a little bit of something, and I guess like if y'all want to go sit there and go watch Val's stream or whatever, and she tries to go over this, go ahead. Go ahead and watch her sit there and say nothing because she ain't gonna really have too much shit to say against some black folks because she's not fucking black. Aside from that, she does, like, let's be real. For the most part, she usually does watch parties. She never has nothing to say. You're not one of them people. You're not going to go far when it comes to this online stuff. You don't have any insight. You have no personality. You're not funny. But anyways, enjoy. I'll catch y'all later.
On my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. Comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. My bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking best friend. Shut the fuck up, ayy. Yo, bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend. Shut the fuck up, ayy. You know I love it when you talk dirty. Messy, you my orange soda shorty. You act like a lil me, I wanna fuck you. You the type to kill me, I won't touch you. You want me drop a band on some cute shoes. You want me be the man you can vent to. You let me beat it up, you let me practice. Now I'm finna lay you on the mattress. Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Little bitch.